the series of learning PHP, today we will learn about creating database and how to create table in PHP. Okay, so let's start. Before starting, you have to start XAMPP. So this we have to on Apache server and MySQL, then minimize it. Okay, after that you have to go to the browser and type localhost/phpMyAdmin. Okay, after this you can see all these. So go to database, and here you can create database, but in this video we will learn how to create database by writing different codes. So let's begin. Go to SQL, then we have to create database now. So for that, write this code: create database. Create database. After that you have to write the name of the database that you want to create. Suppose I want to create a name database itself, or test database. So we have to set the collation type as well. So for that we write collate. You have to write the collation type ut of 8 underscore Unicode underscore ci. So when we select go for this code, then here our database is created. In order to look that database, or in order to view that database, again you have to go to database. Then here at last you can see test database. So let's open it in order to create table. So in order to create table, you can create table here directly, since these codes are necessary for future use. So we start coding from now itself in order to create table as well. So let's start the coding to create table. Okay, at first you have to write create table, and the name of table, let's keep the name of table as users. Then ID, we have to set the ID as primary key, so that we will get the each numbers or the identity in serial uniquely. The main purpose of defining primary key for ID is to unify, make the each data number unique. So we set data type integer for ID. It should not be null, so we write not null for that. Not null. And we must have the auto increment, so we write auto increment of the ID. So auto increment lets the ID be increase itself, and this must be primary key ID. So after that we can write the different names that must be set up in table. So for that, now I want to set first full name. Instead of this, you can set of your own as per the requirement. And for name there must be varchar, in order to let the input be variable or character. And so let's keep the length of full name be 100, which may be sufficient for every name. Similarly, email address. So for this also we set varchar, and let's keep its length 130. And similarly, username varchar username, I will set 110 for this. Similarly, password, and for another status. And since status can be only 0, 1 and 2, we set it as tiny int, tiny int, tiny int, and we set the default value, default as 1. That means if we don't input any status, then it will automatically set the value of status as 1. Similarly, for added date, we may also require it, so I wrote it. For this we have to write date time, since it allows it to keep our records of the time that we added. Then we will set default as current time stamp. It sets the instant time. Okay, so let's click on go for this. Okay, so if we see here is a test user. Okay, so here we can fill out the data that we require, that we want. So these things related to the insert of data we will discuss, or we will learn in next tutorial. So for today, thank you for watching.